Yes, hi, hello. Is this thing on? Hello. I'm Dave Makes Noises, and today is a pretty exciting day for me because 7 hours from now, a movie about a sports ball man will be airing on Showtime called Passion Play. And the interesting thing about Passion Play is that I ghost wrote a bunch of score for it. So if you tune in, you'll hear some music I made, including the ending credits, which, oh my God, right? How exciting. I can't even. Anyways, I'm losing my mind about it now. And for all you know, I could have recorded this 9 months ago. I didn't. I left it down to the wire like last week because I was composing on a very sudden time crunch. Sorry about that, Rip Daddy. I'm doing my best to knock it all out. Please not the belt again. Anyways, with that quote that can be taken horrendously out of context, let's hear some of the best out of context quotes from your campaigns. No explanations, just quotes. Go. We have an entire channel in one of the Discord servers for out of context quotes. Let me get some of the good ones that were actually from D&D sessions. Why would you put it in the donkey? Consume the shrimp. Did a child just get ripped to shreds in front of me? Yes. Cool. He is the Lord of Goat Penis Charm. You spent the entire round finding a rat. Regarding a disturbingly accurate depiction of a mutilated body in the next room, context. Why would you paint that? Well, I don't exactly have a camera. Do you want another dead body? Those are bold words for people grouped in a 30-foot cone. DM muttering to himself while calculating XP, again with the context. You fought a child twice. I have silence. Pulls out a roll of duct tape. I forgot your character speaks cheese. Someone dies. Cocktail time. We just played rock, paper, scissors for a biological superweapon. Regarding a literal pit fiend. Who the f*** is this giant devil? Oh, that's Steve. Run. She's a musician and a bitch. You have angered the bees. Oh, God, don't let the hands touch me. You know you're in America when even the loot comes strapped. Oh, boy. I have some good ones from various campaigns. Why the hell is he running around naked on the battlefield? Did he just explode again? You know, if you're gonna rob me, just do it at once. I don't mind. What is the goblin doing right now? I don't know. He's just standing there. Is he doing it menacingly? Yes. Oh, God. That dino just obliterated a turkey. Neat. Shall we make them do a battle to the death to see who will come with us? Referring to a kobold and a goblin. I don't trust warlocks who made a pact with lurkers of the deep. I've seen enough Japanese media to know what will happen next. Release the weasel. Charge, my valiant chickens! Get us to victory! So the plan is simple. The barbarian will charge them and make a kamikaze before we enter as well and finish them off. The cat is staring at me. Do you think she thinks I'm sexy? Would an army of children beat one of gnomes if they were trained as well? If he gets a companion, then I should be allowed to have a slave goblin. It's only fair. Wasn't your character against slavery? Shit, you're right. Then I just want it to be my pet. My D&D group has so many that we have an entire Google Doc of all of them. Here are a few, though. So, what was life like before I existed? Your reward will be chaos. He's owl husband to one of us. He is owl husband to all of us. I don't want to answer the question and risk of losing my job. I have a candle. I have 3. I am a candle. My favorite spells are Counterspell and Meteor Swarm, or as I call them, Abraca f*** you and Abraca f*** everyone. Instead of the Knights of the Round Table, it's the heroin addicts of the dodecahedron. You see, he wants to become a crime boss and start a gang war to deal with the grief of his lost dinosaur. And I'm an enabler. Just jump backwards, I'll hold out my axe. Luckily for you, I have a piss kink. What do you expect me to do? Just walk up to them and ask politely for that corpse? If you are a sorcerer, you're privileged, and if you are a warlock, you're cheating. The fucking wizard. I don't believe in gods. I'm a I need you, and the rest of your warriors, for the next hour, to pleasure these fine women. I beat him to death with his own bones. I don't want your meat in my mouth. I don't think ghosts can do heroin. If you see 3 or more satyrs walking into a bedroom, don't follow them. If you do, it'll hurt to pee in the morning. I, for one, have no interest in joining a troll orgy. Is it grave desecration if you are digging up your own grave? I open his throat like a Pez dispenser and take the egg out. Druid has children with a bear. I don't want to be a warlock. I want to be the patron. My patron decided to Alt F4 out of reality. I cast Sack of Daggers. The corn is aerodynamic. You think you're entitled to my respect just because your parents f***ed before mine? Brothel exorcisms are more common than you think. I cast Animate Dead so I can beat him to death again. I'm a death cleric, not a therapist. You're a half-elf and a full asshole. I grab the kobold by the tail and throw him like a sling. Fuck, we're in the Feywild. Everyone tighten your belts and cover your mouths. What the fuck, man? We spent a week training the village, and you kill all the bad guys in one shot. 2 dudes sleeping in the mayor's bed, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Sorry for your loss. You want this kombucha?
Hey, kid, wanna buy a curse?
Do I still have my butthole money? Make a con save to see if you put up with the fighter's bullshit. What is this Josh, and why is it a verb? Look, I am mildly concerned about those singing mushrooms. I don't know what the bullywugs told you, but the contract was legally binding, and the cannon was perfectly safe. I would like to drop kick the magical painting. Did RN Jesus just seduce a dragon? Look, I just want to surf down a mountain on a gurney with my zombie horde. Is that too much to ask? You ride that horse like a flaccid noodle. Yes, I am aware the centaur is a top. I don't care if my paladin is a twig. My goddess said I could. The best one from our current campaign was said by one of the wizards. I cast, "Oh, wait, I have a gun!" Proceeds to pull the trigger, and the gun explodes. Wow, you just got canoed. Does the zombie appear less wealthy than me? How many long rests before my arm grows back? So I just boof into the hidey hole to ask Orc Bro about the dragon lady. I seduce the maiden before she becomes a hag. It's the king's wife. It's always the king's wife. My official title is Royal Gigolo. How many teeth are in each head? I paint a door to the outside of the forever box. The wolves take a bite from Luke's penis, only to realize it tastes like bacon. I am going to throw the rubber duck at the boar. Sure, your dick is part of your thieves' tools. I throw this asshole of a horse. You should never stick your junk in fiends. I hang my head in shame. Moo. Joke's on you. I'm already rich. How about I use this gun? Hey, don't mind me hanging out the window here. I probably have too open and honest a relationship with my mom. I'm not mocking you. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to pout and sob into my braid. Let's take care of them, and I don't mean give them soup. Tell them to burn the files. No one must know the power of moss. There's no metric system in the astral plane. What's a rock? Why are you blue? Now see, Ulysses, this is what they call doggy style. Even my clone has a bigger dick than me. Can I light the dwarf on fire to cook my meat? And now Simba has been sacrificed to a cult, and Pumbaa was stuffed just like Timon, while being held up by their legs, dangling over sentient moss that tries to attack them. This is just like high school again. We did it. We killed the house. Here are some quotes from my party's lawful good paladin. Time to fucking murder an 8-year-old. No, I won't let him leave with all his limbs intact. The next thing that tries to talk to me is getting their asshole ripped through their mouth. I have a couple. I pull out my Nintendo Switch and start playing Smash Bros. What exactly are you? Complicated. Yeah, let's go with that. The kid died again? And my current favorite that my fellow players still won't let me live down. The spell was not supposed to disintegrate the body. From a Dishonored campaign. You both have a pact with the outsider and you're calling me a cultist zealot? You shouldn't call me Cracker Master. Let's just stick with friend. Or Finn. Ritz. I'm not going to go into great detail describing the penis of an elf. Screw you. Poison is my bitch. Which one are you then? Snap, crackle, or pop, you tiny weak You have his balls. Roll with advantage. My bard. I've died 9 times. Bring it. Proceeds to permanently die next session. I look at my spoon with newfound respect. I turn the chair into a dwarf throne made of stone with a pleasure hole. The Loxodon Forge Domain Cleric. I animate the stone throne to clear us a way through the guards. The same cleric, 15 minutes later. You were born with a spoon up your ass. You don't have room for Cthulhu's dick, says the woman who had a 3-way with 2 gods. It's not cannibalism if they aren't my race. I polymorph to blow the shopkeep. He's not talking out loud like a psycho. He's talking internally like a psycho. What I have just created is a horse suicide bomb. What does virginity have to do with creating Draco geese? I don't know how anyone other than my wife knows that I'm delicious, but thank you. I hit a guy so hard in the testicles they went into his eye sockets. The tactical Greg wasn't what killed me. It was a fucking fence. Guys, can we cure my syphilis?
Me and my gang of heroin addicts I found under a bridge can solve your entire problem here.
If they didn't believe we fought the Archlich, why would they believe I had a threesome with two gods? How dangerous are we in? How dangerous are we in? Why is that the best quote? I could look down on the spineless king and look up at Stonkington over here. If they go into a famous footwear and start salivating at the hiking boots, that's none of my business. Flay me, mother! I'm too angry to be vored. Hey, sis? Yeah, this is the cocaine. We came for you. Get in the bag. Greetings, my sweet friends, and thank you for watching this video to the very end. I hope that it finds you well, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Anyways, once again, feel free to tune in to Passion Play tonight, October 15th on Showtime at 9 p.m. in the US. If you feel like hearing some music I ghost wrote, it's a pretty proud moment for me. My music is like my babies, and I feel like some of my babies is all grown up and leaving the nest for the first time, and it's as close to being a proud dad as I'll probably ever be, because more likely I'm gonna just be the cool, weird uncle. But anyways, if you have some amazing out-of-context quotes from your campaign you would like to share with the community, please share them in the comments section below. If you have another story to share with the community, may I please direct you to our official subreddit, r/MrRipper, where we cultivate all stories, tabletop in nature. And if you didn't already know this, we have a Discord server, and its sole purpose is to help people find D&D groups. So if you're a DM or player and looking to strike up a game, look no further than the aptly named Mr. Ripper's Group Finder. I hope this week that you make time to take inventory of your goals and where you can start making moves to reach them. I do it quite regularly. It really helps. I'm a composer now, for instance, which is pretty cool. And if you'd like to keep up with my adventures in music making, feel free to follow me on Instagram or TikTok or both, whatever. I'm not picky. I'm Dave Makes Noises on both. Anyways, please sub for Nat 20s. Ring the bell if you're a punctual Patty and got no love for no late Nates. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.